Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Fletcher Venner makes his big league debut right after this. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Pittsburgh.
So stepping in, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. Now here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit to third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Fletcher Venner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinded it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Here's Darvish on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Darvish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games, the kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, GREGORY POLANCO.
Set to get his day started, GREGORY POLANCO, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Pirates strand a couple. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 51 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Archer, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender, takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Now in the box, number 51. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Elias Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's ball 4.
Batting 8. The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Digging in, Elias Diaz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 27.
Standing in, Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ball 1 to start the the at bat. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The set and the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution. And usually when he hits him, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Caratini. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now batting, Jason Hayward, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Archer looks in. First pitch on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Now to the plate, Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fletcher. Venner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-0 now. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the base is empty here with one away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, fielder, Albert Almora. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the order now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 46 now for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One and one the count now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes another 0-2, and he got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 51.
So digging in now, number 51. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Bucs have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Now batting, catcher
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Chris Bryant now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're gonna hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Outside ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The lefty Jason Heyward waits in the on-deck circle. He's set, and the payoff pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jason Heyward now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2, and he struck him out.
Now batting, number 27.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Newman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. And good for him. Fletcher VENNER has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The first baseman, number 55, John.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Into right field. That's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Stepping in, Colin Moran. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. 1-1.
Nope, that's outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
The second
Okay,
baseman,
thank you, Heidi.
number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. This is hit high and deep out to left. Venner racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
Stepping in now, Yu Darvish. As he lines it out to center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.